Guys, for today's video, a good news and a bad news ang isi-share ko sa inyo with regards to our banking system, mainly sa mga savings account natin. So, merong recent news and nag-hold up ako sa pag-update sa inyo dito. It's because hinihintay ko yung isang malaking bank na mag-offer na rin ng free InstaPay transfer. So, yan ang pag-uusapan natin, all about the free InstaPay transfer and PesoNet transfer, and at the same time, a sad news for the digital banking. Well, samahan nyo ako, pag-usapan natin yan. Sit back and let's discuss coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new here to my channel, I do reviews about personal finance na meron akong experience or meron na akong knowledge. Naginawa ko na ng videos and playlist na makikita nyo dito sa taas, at kung bago ka dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, unahin natin. Good news muna, sige. So, apparently, almost lahat na ng banks ay nag-o-offer na ng free bank transfer. May it be InstaPay or PesoNet. And apart from the last na napag-usapan natin about the free transfer, and nagbibigay na rin ngayon ng free InstaPay transfer si Metrobank, si Union Bank, and si RCBC. So from limited na InstaPay transfer, unlimited na rin siya. And ang pinakamalaki sa lahat ang hinihintay ko, which is si BDO. So, basahin natin itong news coming from ABS-CBN. BDO, Metrobank, Security Bank, PS Bank, East West Bank waive InstaPay, PesoNet transfer fees. Manila, more banks have waived their fees for InstaPay and PesoNet transactions. BDO, Metrobank, PS Bank, Security Bank, East West Bank have announced that they are waiving the fees normally charged for these transactions. This comes after BPI, RCBC, Land Bank, and PNB waive InstaPay and PesoNet transfer fees. The move comes shortly after the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas ordered banks to cut interbank fees. Actually, ang nangyari dito, di ba? After mag-release nila BPI na mag-free sila ng InstaPay transfer, ang tagal bago magsabi itong remaining banks na mag-free na rin sila. Nagkaroon pa ng news dyan na ipapatawag daw itong mga banks na to at pag-e-explainin kung bakit hindi pa sila nagbababa ng InstaPay transfer. But then again, after ilang araw lang, ito na nga, nag-announce na sila ng free InstaPay transfer. One of my main bank kasi ay si BDO. So, kapag maglalabas ako ng pera galing sa BDO ko, alam mo yun, napapagastos ka pa ng transfer fee na automatic, wala man lang free. Pero this is a welcome development for this bank kasi nga, mas makakatipid pa tayo. So, bali, ito yung list ng mga banks na nag-offer ng free InstaPay transfer. Mainly si BPI, si Land Bank, si Metrobank, si BDO, si China Bank, si Union Bank, si PS Bank, si Security Bank, si PNB Bank, si East West, which yung kay East West ay mag-i-start ng July 15 pa. But still, gagawin nila yung free. And then si RCBC coming from 30 monthly, gagawin niya ng unlimited na rin. And then naiwan pa si Development Bank of the Philippines at 10 pesos and si AUB at 8 pesos. So hopefully, mag-follow na rin sila. Siguro ito pa ang dagdag sa magandang news. Well, si Maribank na coming from 50 free InstaPay transfer, ang mangyayari na ay unlimited na rin po siya. Ito po yung announcement ni Maribank about these changes. So sabi niya po dito, free transfers now unlimited. Starting July 9, enjoy unlimited free transfers to other banks or e-wallets previously from 50 pesos per month. Move your money freely with Maribank. At least kahit paano si Maribank nakisabay. Kasi nga naman, magkakaroon ng edge itong mga local banks versus sa mga online and digital banks natin ngayon dahil nag-o-offer na sila ng free and unlimited. Okay, for the list naman ng mga online banks natin, online and digital banks, sabihin na natin na free si Own Bank, si BPI Bangko, si Maribank, and si Union Digital Bank. Si GoTime, free rin po siya. Meron po tayong around 20 free bank transfers every month and hopefully, tanggalin na rin po nila yan at gawin na rin nilang unlimited. But yeah, okay lang naman din kahit may limit kasi hindi naman siguro natin mauubos lahat. Then si CIMB, ito siguro si CIMB, ang free lang niya is 2 everydays. So sana mag-isip-isip si CIMB para gawin na rin siyang unlimited or kahit itaas na lang yung cap coming from 2 per day, siguro 5 or 10 per day, pwede na. Si Discartec, free. Si Como naka 8 pesos and then si Tonic naka 8 pesos. While si Maya Bank remains at 10 pesos. Siguro po, yung mga e-wallets natin, sila dapat po yung mag-charge kahit 5 pesos. Pero yung 10 pesos medyo masakit pa po yan sa bulsa. So with these changes, it's really a welcome development para sa lahat to transact online. Mas hinihikayat nila tayo na i-shift ang local transaction natin or offline transaction natin para maging online transaction na. But syempre, hindi ko rin naman po kayo pinupush talaga 100% na mag-transact online kasi yung iba po, hindi pa po sa atin confident na mag-send and mag-receive ng pera digitally. Okay, so that was the good news. Now, ano yung bad news? well, di ba, last year pa natin hinihintay, second half of the year, na nagsabi na ililift na daw ang moratorium ni BSP in terms of providing a digital license. And ang sabi pa nga nila na there's a possibility daw na i-convert ang mga online banks na maging digital bank and ask them to maintain at least 1 billion capitalization. We are expecting na magkaroon na ng license this year, this second half na po, pero until now, wala pa rin. So, ito po yung news naman about the hold up sa license ng mga digital bank.
Expect ko pa naman na darating na yung Revolut talaga. Pero with this news, ay nako, basahin na lang po natin.
Coming from manilabulletin.com.ph, BSP holding up digital bank approvals on rules mismatch. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is delaying the selection of 4 new digital banking players as it seeks to reconcile conflicting regulatory tracks for different types of applicant. While the market anticipated the entry of new digital lenders as early as the first quarter, BSP governor said that the central bank has yet to decide which applicants will receive the coveted license. The applicants come from varied operational background, forcing regulators to align separate vetting process before issuing final approval. It is not delayed, Remolona said in an interview during BSP book launch, downplaying concerns over the timeline. There are two different processes. One involves digital banks that acquire rural banks for following a different process because there is already an existing bank. For other applicants seeking to establish new digital bank from scratch, they undergo a separate process with different capital requirement. We're currently trying to reconcile these two processes. For the complete article na lang po, you can head over to this article ni Manila Bulletin. Okay, so let's explain. May point nga naman, kung yung ginawa nilang existing process, parang hindi applicable sa lahat. Like, we have Maribank, di ba? The Maribank purchase a rural bank, and then kung mag-apply sila to be a digital bank, ano yung process doon? Kasi may existing bank na sila. Isa yan sa hindi nila na-foresee before nung nag-promulgate sila ng implementing rules and procedures about digital bank. And then, syempre, yung normal application nila, which coming from scratch, na, like for example, hopefully, si Revolut mag-apply nga na maging digital bank sa atin. And excited pa naman talaga ako dito sa Revolut kasi nakita ko na yung existing app niya, yung features niya sa ibang country. And thank you, i-mention ko na po ang aking bayaw na nagpadala ng aking screenshot. So, thank you po kay Roel Mabesa. And sa editor ko, kay Kiel Mabesa, shoutout sa inyo. At sobrang ganda po ng feature and comparing their features sa existing banks natin, kung ma-implement lahat yun, feeling ko malalaos ang mga existing players natin ng mga digital bank. But anyway, that's for another video na pag-uusapan natin si Revolut. Hopefully, this week, mapag-usapan natin yan. Anyway, yan po ang news natin today and sana po na-inform kayo with the latest changes about the bank transfer. Alam ko po magbe-benefit po tayong lahat dyan. For our question of the day, sa tingin nyo, because nagbabaan na or naging free na and unlimited na yung bank transfers ng mga local, digital, and online banks natin, sa tingin nyo ba mababawasan ang paggamit ng GCash and Maya because sa kanila may bayad pa rin ang bank transfers? Well, let me know sa comment section sa baba for our monthly giveaway. Yun lamang po for today's video, but before we end this video, mag-shoutout po muna tayo at shoutout kay Fido Dido TV Log at Fido Dido 924. Sabi po niya, shoutout po, Sir Pat, I'm newbie here. Kay Fido Dido TV Log at Fido Dido 924, shoutout po sa inyo and welcome po sa channel natin. Thank you so much po for watching and supporting my videos. Maraming salamat po. I hope you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala namang problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button sabi ng subscribe para ma-receive po kayo ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again guys, this is Pat Quinto and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!